Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a coming out video at the school edition. So I've made a video like this before last November and I uploaded it and it got like 1.5k views, so you know, kind of happy with that. But then I rewatched it and I realised that actually I didn't like it, so I deleted it and we're going to try and make the video again. So this video is hella awkward and really hard for me to make, but I'm going to push through and do it for you guys. I hope it's alright. I really hope I don't mess this video up because it's a very important message I want to get out there, so that's fingers crossed I can put through. I'm literally wearing like the straightest top in my drawers. It was quite funny. Like, oh, what should I wear for this video? And I put this on, I'm like, this is like hella straight, but you know, we're gonna go with it today. So yes, without further ado, let's get into the video. I hope you enjoy it. If you're not done, you've probably worked out I'm gay, and you literally need to look at one photo of me and you all know. And I've known I've been gay, well, I've known I'm gay for 2 years, maybe 3 years, but the signs have been there for years. Like when I was at preschool, which is like, I don't know, 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds, I don't know, where like you just spent the day playing and all that. My mum would come and pick me up at the end of the day and the girls would have dressed me up as like Cinderella. Or when I was like 5 or 6, my sister would like put makeup on me, like we'd dance around the room to like Beyonce and stuff like that. So the signs have been there for a long time. But I only noticed it, I kind of only realised that actually, wait, hold up, maybe something isn't right when I was probably about 11, just as I was going up to high school. I kind of realised, you know, maybe something's not right. And it's such a strange feeling to describe unless you are gay and you've gone through that, or you are in that stage. It's like you don't really like girls, you don't really like boys, but at the same time you do. You don't know what you like. It's such a confusing time. And I think I was quite lucky because it didn't take me too long to work it out. So I had a few, well, in the space of like 3 months, I had like 3 girlfriends, and each time it just didn't feel right. There was no love. It just wasn't working, and that's because something didn't feel right in the relationship. And looking back now, it's quite obvious because like I wasn't attracted to women, and I'm not. But at that time you don't realise. So I was probably about 12 when I finally admitted to myself that, hold up, I like boys, not girls. And it's such a hard moment to kind of realise and finally admit to yourself that you are gay. And like, I was thinking about it and I'm like, maybe it's just a phase, maybe I'm not. And to be fair, you don't want to be. You don't want to be gay because you're like, well, I just want to be like everyone else, get on with my own life, do my own stuff. But you can't get on with your life. It's so hard. You just have this little nagging voice in the back of your head telling you, no, you are different, you know, this is not right. And the more you try and fight it, the harder it is to admit it, if that makes sense. So, for instance, I was like, no, I'm not, you know, just forget about it, let's just not think about it. Further on down the line, when I then try and admit to myself, it's harder because I've pushed that thoughts and the voices, I wasn't hearing voices, I'm not crazy, I promise. But I pushed all of that to the side, so later on down the line, when I'm like, hold up, I might be gay, it's a lot harder to admit it because you're like, well, no, you're not, because you ignored the thoughts a long time ago. It's really confusing. I'm going to try not waffle on too much. But yeah, I was probably about 12 when I finally admitted it to myself that I'm gay. And I kind of felt a little bit happy myself that I've admitted it, but I couldn't say it out loud. And again, it was really obvious in high school. Like, people were asking me, like, are you gay? I'm like, and I'd be like, in my head, I'd be like, well, yeah, should I tell them? And you try and say yes, but you'd end up finding yourself just lying again and being like, no, I'm not, I'm straight, why would you think that, why would you say that, getting really defensive. And again, it's only till later on down the line, like now I look back and I realise like, oh my god, I can't believe people thought I was straight when I told them that I wasn't gay. It was quite funny looking back, but back then it wasn't a great feeling not being able to like tell everyone you're gay, because when you tell people you're straight and you kind of lie to other people and say, no, I'm straight, what are you saying? But inside you know you're not, it's very confusing. That makes it even worse because you're telling people you're not gay and inside you know you are, and it starts getting really confusing. So every time like I'd open my mouth, it got to the point where it just didn't feel right. Every word I'd say would just seem like a lie because I couldn't tell people the truth. And I was so scared to tell people because I was scared what they would think. I was like, oh, I'm going to lose all my friends, no one's going to like me. But in reality, for my area, my school, my family, it didn't make a difference because they already knew and they didn't really care. But even in that environment where I kind of knew that if I was gay, my family wouldn't really care, or they don't care, deep down you still think they will and that you're going to disappoint them, and it is horrible. It is a nasty feeling. You can't even explain it. But at the end of the day, I started to think to myself, I need to tell people this isn't right, you know, I can't keep lying to everyone. So one day someone asked me again, Rory, like, are you gay? And I kind of froze up and I'm like, what do I say? Do I tell them? Do I not? Like, my brain goes into overload and I start panicking. And I came out with the worst thing I could have said. And I went, no, I'm bi. And I don't know why I said that because I had no attraction to girls whatsoever. But it's easier to say you're bi because then you're still normal and like girls, but then you also like boys. So you've kind of put your mind at ease a little bit by telling people, yeah, you like boys, but you've tried to stay normal and say that you like girls. So within the space of like an hour, half the school found out and people were asking like, are you bi? And I was telling them, yeah, I am. And my brain was thinking, Rory, why have you just said that? Because you're not. You're literally making this worse for yourself. But I found it so much easier to tell people I was bi. So after a few weeks, everyone knew, no one cared. It was just like, let's get on with our life. And then I'm like, right, I'm going to tell people I'm gay. I shouldn't have told them I was bi. I should have just came out as gay because I have no attraction to girls. So I'm like, right, okay, I'm going to do it. And one day someone asked me, you know, about me being bi and that, and I was talking to them. I'm like, well, actually, I'm gay, and I just couldn't tell people because I thought it would be easier to tell people I'm bi, so then I seem normal, but at the same time I'm kind of being honest to myself. And that second I said I'm gay to that person, this feeling literally ran through my body of like inner pride and happiness that I finally admitted who I am to someone. And that feeling is amazing, and you just feel so free and you just feel so happy in yourself. So again, within like an hour, everyone found out and was asking me. And the first few people who were like, I've heard you're gay, are you gay? It kind of threw me off guard a little bit, and I'm like, yeah? And I kind of like froze up and I'm like, oh. But again, within a few days, I started feeling more confident. I'd say it to myself in the mirror. People found out, people would ask me, be like, oh, you're gay, I'm so happy, you know, I'm so proud for you. I can't believe, you know, you finally admitted to yourself. And I had so much support from my friends and family. It was really good. I had quite a lucky experience, and I know not everyone's the same, and it's horrible that in this day and age people still can't be true to themselves. Like, it's horrible, it really is. But like I say, within a few days I started feeling more confident, started using like gay phrases, and people started DMing me saying like, oh, I've heard you're gay, is this true? I'm like, yeah, I am. And okay, I did lose a few friends because they're like, oh, you're gay, no, don't want to have anything to do with that. But then I gained friends with more of the girls because they were like, oh my god, you can relate to me. And I'm just standing there like, honey, I've been able to relate to you since like year 7, but okay. And I could finally be myself, and that feeling is the most empowering feeling you could ever. I'm sorry that this video didn't go into that much detail, but some of it is quite boring, quite complicated, and stuff I'm just not happy to share and tell everyone. But like I say, if you're still watching, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Follow me down on my socials down below. And I just wanted to say that being yourself is the best feeling you could ever have. It really is. So if you are new, please subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications when I upload. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Your loyalty means a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have any video requests, please do let me know down below. See you guys later.